Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
The track temperature's decreasing.
Good
It's now
evening.
22 Celsius.
Or afternoon or morning or whatever.
Good morning. G'day.
Good night for you, Ben. It's late.
It's just passed into morning.
This track is tricky in these cars. I don't know. It's pretty easy in something that has some downforce, but the S is impossible when it's no grip. Good luck for quality, everyone.
Thanks. Same you.
Good morning, Dad. Do we have audio? We have audio. All right. Let's get ready to qualify. Let's see if we've got overlays. We do. All right, as usual, an out lap and 2 qualifying laps. Let's see what we can do.
Exit's clear. Push. All right, Glenn. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temperature's falling. It's now 22 Celsius.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap. about 2 laps of fuel left.
Alright, decent banker lap. Now let's see what we can do.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Okay, that was 2 decent laps.
12.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Whew. Alright, as always, first things first, let's set the race setup. Make sure we've got enough fuel to go to the end. 8 gallons. Perfect. Alright, how are we doing on time? There's 12 seconds left in qualifying. It's a long lap, long course. Alright, we are at Suzuka, Japan. This is the GSRC broadcast race,
That's the end of the session.
13:30
P12.
13:30 GMT on Saturday morning. Saturday morning for me, East Coast that is. We are 39 cars. I am car number 30 by driver rating, and I qualified 12th. All right, let's see what we can do. Dad, I could see you calling on the phone. It's a little bit too close to race time to pick up. I hope you're able to get on the stream. I'll check in with you after the race. "50 seconds left in gridding.
Good luck, everyone. Let's have a good race. Keep it clean into turn 1.
I'm just here for the safety rating.
The usual fun banter.
Participation credit.
The track temp is 22. The air temp is 21 Celsius. 17 laps. Okay, Glenn, here we go. Don't fuck this up. Green, green, green.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
I was not even close to you there now, so I don't know. It was massive netcode.
Place.
Yeah, those nuts pulling out like that.
Clear left.
Clear.
Oh, I told him.
P10.
Left side. Clear left.
Clear.
That was sloppy.
Oh, bad luck, Glenn. Come on, don't let him get away.
Bye, baby. You guys can't see that, but Emily was leaving for the day. Actually, you probably could see that.
Okay, Glenn, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Damn it.
Car right, clear right. Car left. Clear left. Car left, clear left.
Come on, stick with the bastard.
Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. That's just plain bad driving.
On your right. Clear right.
Come on, man, this is disappointing. This
Right side. Clear right.
P14. Time to get defensive, mate. The gap to Salgado behind is now 1.0.
No.
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the meatball flag.
Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get
Got
you.
to be kidding me. Can't believe it. Blew my engine. Oh, that's gutting. I must have done it into the hairpin, but I'll have to go back and look. I don't think it did anything different. It certainly hasn't happened earlier in the week. God. Actually, it occurs to me now that I've driven all the way back to the pits. I don't know why I'm driving back to the pits.
Pit lane
I'm not
speed
going to get back in the
limit
race.
is 50 miles per hour.
Damn it. Well, that's frustrating.
All right, do we have audio? We do. Whew, okay, that was frustrating. All right, so I guess I won't do it in VR. I'll exit the session, save the replay, and go back and take a look at it. Not exactly going to be able to identify much from the replay, but that. Painful. And although my driving was pretty sloppy those first couple laps, I definitely gave up some positions I didn't need to. Still had pretty good optimism for a decent finish. Definitely top 20. God. Whoops, I forgot to change this setup, didn't I? Can turn the fan off since I'm not going to be working hard for the next few laps. No need to cool down. Well, not physically anyway. That's 2 races this season blowing the engine. All right. So, well, let's fast forward and take a look at the engine. I don't know that I can determine anything from this, but let's just take a look. Oh, come on. Where am I? Yeah, and in hindsight, I don't know why I drove the rest of the track and impeded everybody, because I should have just pulled off and stopped. Damn it. Yeah, so when I was downshifted, mm, all right, so let's go take a look at the cockpit view. So I come out of the second Degna. I'm in second here. I shift up to third. And then just before this corner turn in, I downshift to second and blip. I don't know. That's frustrating. I don't feel like I did anything different, but who knows? I'll have to go back. Maybe the VRS, the Virtual Racing School telemetry, will give me something more. But that's. I guess the solution is to brake first a little bit and then downshift. Damn it. I had blown one in practice into turn 1, downshifting through the gears too fast, but it's a first here. Damn it. All right, well, I've got a few minutes here before I have to leave the house, so let's go back and take a look at my start. The bad news is I was pretty happy with qualifying. When I say I qualified 12th out of 39, so I'm car number 30 based on driver rating, so that's definitely encouraging. I gave up a position or 2 here at the start, I think. Let's find the chase view, which not uncommon for me, but I'm trying to get better at it. So, and there's somebody who got a really good start and was very confident on the turn in and dove in there. But let's see what happens. But I'm getting better. I guess that's the takeaway. A little bit better, more confidence. I did practice the start a little bit this time, so I had some clue about where the breaking point was. But and who was that? That was Neil and So. Yeah, So has been really good. All right, so who else who I have behind me? So Marcel did end up passing me. He was behind me for a while. He does not pass me. But Neil and So, I think, both get past me. Yeah, that's Neil. You can't see the names because my driver picture is on the lower left-hand side of the screen, but I can see down here behind me who the driver is. So right now this is Neil and this is me. So I go in and I'm a little bit tentative, but not too bad. I'm keeping up with the cars in front. There's just a big gap, a little bit of delay there, and both of them dive in much more aggressively. Neil almost loses on the outside, but So did a great job kind of filling that gap. That's a pretty good. That's an interesting artifact here, that blue line. Oh, maybe it's always blue. I guess I've never noticed. So I gave up 2 positions there. That's sloppy. Maybe I mean, certainly I want to get better at that, but otherwise I'm pretty happy. And then we just follow this through. Decent start, I guess. I was able to not give up the position. I didn't forfeit it to him. I made Neil hang on to it for those 2 corners. All right, and then I felt pretty nervous coming through this. probably a lot less smooth than I should have been. And there's Marcel nipping at my heels. Yeah, that's Marcel. That's frustrating. I know that Laos has been, he had a bad week last week. And I know, I guess Laos is in Denmark. I don't know where So is, but yeah, that's just unfortunate prediction code. Let's see how close was. Yeah, see, it wasn't even close, at least on my screen. Now there's a lot of technology differences between what everybody sees on their own screen versus everybody else. But yeah, that's frustrating. I know Laos has got to be disappointed. All right, so if I go back to me, whoops, let's go to the chase view. Again, Marcel a little aggressive there, not overly aggressive, just more aggressive than me in there. And same thing. So I had a decent first couple laps, gave up 2 at the start there. I have to work on that, and that's partly just confidence and competence, making sure that I don't leave those gaps open. And then I had a decent first lap. I know there was some attrition here. I think I was up to maybe 12th or 13th, and then back to 14th. But where it really got sloppy, I gave up 2 positions, I guess lap 4 or 5, coming through that last high-speed left-hander. The turn's name is 130R for some reason. Don't know what that means. Let's go back here. I don't know that Marcel was even going to take a look, but I popped out there just to give who is in front of me right now? Give Neil something in his mirrors. Later, actually, was it Marcel, I think? I actually went to the inside to defend a little bit, and he just put it around the outside. I was a little bit too timid in, and he nailed it. That was was good driving on his part, sloppy on mine. So we're looking at Marcel again. He's been behind me the whole time. I'm the yellow helmet, 1 car ahead. A little bit sloppy there. Just bad exit from that turn. Several bad exits from that one. Just nerves, I think. This is the one. This is embarrassing. So he had a pretty good run on me. He was getting better exits from this last corner here. So he was 0.2 of a second behind here. And I'm pretty sure he was going to have a run on me thanks to the draft. So I defended, and I just did it really badly. So slow. I was so slow that he just went around the outside. Pretty impressive, actually. Yeah. So I'll slip back to my view here again. He hung it out there and made it work. It was good driving, Marcel. All right, who's behind me now? So is back behind me again. So let's just watch from his perspective for the next couple laps. I think he and who's this? Zabi. I think they might have been the ones that I let by when I had my really bad exit from 130R, or actually probably really bad entry also. But this is again from So's view. I'm the yellow helmet, 1 car ahead. That was a bad exit. Surprised he didn't make a move on the inside here. Just bad, sloppy. And I was defending here, and I just plain screwed this up. I'm wondering if, oh. I didn't realize he was going to go that far. I was just kind of coming back to the entry. And I just screwed it up. All right, so both of these get by. Sloppy. A little bit of nerves, a little bit of new situation. Not used to defending significantly. Hopefully I'll get better at that. So I let So by, I let Zabi by, and who's this? Togo, right? So Togo very gentlemanly didn't push it in there. Probably wasn't a good idea, but he could have if he'd wanted to. And then Togo's fast. He's one of the aliens. I don't know what happened to qualifying, but he must have had a problem qualifying. He's won the series championship 1 season, so he is He is no slouch. He is a way better driver than I am right now. So I didn't fight him too bad. Of course, I was a little shaken here about my really bad defenses on the last lap, so I wasn't going to push it. And who's this? Marco Antonio had a pretty good gap back to him, but so I let Togo go. So that was pretty sloppy. And here we are on lap 4. Can't tell exactly what position I'm in here, but I'll look at the race results afterwards. That was a really bad one. I almost lost it here. The good news is really, so who are we looking at? This is Togo, 1 car ahead, Zabi, and So, with Marcel 1 car ahead. So the encouraging thing here is that while it was a terrible race for me overall, position results-wise, the good news is I've never been fighting with these drivers before. They've always been miles ahead of me on track, so that's really encouraging. And the reason I pointed that out is that I can see here that not always a good indicator because you're driving in a pack. So like Togo is not driving on his limit. I'm sure he's faster than both So and Zabi, but the 3 cars ahead I was able to catch up to at certain places. That was a bad exit, but I'm seeing some increased overall average performance. I just need to even it out a little bit. All right, and then I guess nothing much exciting this lap until I blow the engine. I was able to pull ahead of Marco Antonio in that series of S's. So that's the other thing is encouraging that I really struggle with these kind of low speed, not low speed, but low throttle, the S's or the any of these kind of middle speed corners, especially when there's a series of S's like this where you are working the brake and the pedal almost all the time and trying to basically get through as fast as you can, but without sacrificing the entry into the next one, because that's really where the speed is. Really struggled, and that's been looking much better. Okay, how is it back? So more equipment failures. I think this headset is dying for some reason. It's done that a couple times recently. All right, but anyway, I was just saying that my performance in the S's is encouraging. So the good takeaways are a decent qualified this year, this season. Wow, I'm already tired. A decent qualify this race. Qualifying 12th and being car number 30. I'm happy with that. A little bit disappointed with my start. I'll get better at that. Pretty good with the middle laps there, even though I was pretty nervous and jittery. Held my own. A couple of obvious big mistakes that if I can avoid, I would retain 2 or 3 positions easy. And then, I don't know, figure out a way to not be nervous, not screw up those high RPM downshifts, and keep the engine alive. So simple. Just all of that has to work. All right. Well, I'm going to pack it in now. Thanks for watching, Dad. I love you. I'll see you next time.